everyone, this is our last writing lesson for the term on informative writing. Well done on making it through a whole term of doing a writing topic on online learning. You've done really well and we're really proud of your efforts. Let's get started. So what are we doing this week? This week we are going to write another information report and you can choose from the topics provided or pick your own topic today. So for Monday's lesson, we're going to start by planning what we're going to write. So your information report can be on natural disasters, planets, food, or any other topic listed on the website that's provided in the link there. When you go to the website, you'll see that it's just talking about natural disasters in a general sense, and then it talks about some specific ones, and same as the planets. If you would like to, you could just keep it on natural disasters in general and just talk about a couple of them, or you could choose a natural disaster such as an earthquake or a bushfire and go into more detail specifically on that natural disaster, same with the planets and food. They're just some rough ideas there, or you could choose your own topic that's not on that website, as long as you choose websites to use that are reputable or trustworthy or not just Wikipedia. They have to be a decent website for when you're conducting your research. But these are the topics that you can choose from. So first step is to work out what you're going to write your information report on. So you will notice that there are already subheadings used on the websites that I provided in the slide before, and you can use these subheadings or come up with your own, and you will need to include an introduction, conclusion, and pictures. So I've just circled here sinkholes and volcanic eruptions, and on the natural disasters website, this is an example of the subheadings already used. You might like to use these subheadings and come up with your own. You might like to use the subheadings just as is from the website. That's absolutely fine to copy them. Or you might like to come up with all of your own subheadings, but you definitely need to have an introduction with the subheading introduction and conclusion and include your own pictures. All right, so on the following slides is a planning scaffold that you can use. You'll notice that space has been left for you to write your own subheadings in depending on which topic you choose. So let's have a look now. All right, so you can see here I've got the introduction and the questions to guide you are introduce your topic. What is an interesting fact about your topic? You don't have to write questions to guide you in these boxes once you've got your other subheadings, but if you find that easier, it might help you guide your thoughts. Answering the questions you can. If not, you could just use the two box spaces for your notes. It's up to you, or you just put your subheading and then skip to the notes section over here. And here we have another two spots for you to put subheadings and your notes / questions to guide you if you're doing that, and conclusion. If you want to do more paragraphs with other subheadings and that there isn't enough room on your plan here, you can just do your own planning on a piece of paper and add as many subheadings as you want to. That's up to you, but remember this was just sort of as a guide. But if you want to do more subheadings with more information, you're welcome to do that as well. All right, now that you finished your plan yesterday, it's time on Tuesday to write up your information report. So using your notes from yesterday, you are now going to write your information report. You will need to turn your dot points into full sentences. Remember to include subheadings. You can type or handwrite your report, it's up to you. And don't forget to include some relevant pictures that match your report. And before submitting your work this week, it'd be really good if you have a look at the checklist to assess how you think you went. So you can, just indicate, you can think about, you can just do this in your head if you want to. You don't have to fill it in, or if you want to, you can fill it in as well. But think about, have you chosen interesting information to put into your writing? Have you organized your writing with subheadings? You can read through them and have a think yourself. I really would suggest maybe that you do this on the Friday. So even if you finish writing your work on the Tuesday, sometimes it's good to leave it for a couple of days and then come back and think about, oh, could I do this better? I'll edit this bit, I'll add this, rather than trying to rush it and do it all in one go. Same as like how we do it in class. We always do our writing lessons over a week or a 2-week period. So this is similar to that. So on the Friday, or if you're trying to have a day off on Friday, you might want to do it Thursday afternoon or whatever your timetable is or however you're working, but maybe just don't do it exactly on the day as soon as you finish writing, because you're probably just going to give yourself all smiley faces then thinking you've done a great job. It's important to reflect on what you've learned and reflect on what you've done, because nobody's perfect and that's okay. But using this checklist gives you a chance to reflect and maybe add, edit, or change anything before you submit it to your teacher. That's a really important part of your task this week. And you can submit your work on Google Classroom. Mrs. DeBay, Mr. Kilpatrick and myself just want to say a big congratulations for all the writing you've submitted this term. You've done an amazing job and we can't wait again to read your pieces of work. We really, really do enjoy reading them, so keep up the good work. And next term we will be doing poetry. Just to give you a sneak peek, we'll be moving on to poetry, but great work with your informative writing this term. Well done.